Used to love going to Granny's house, playing with all my cousins, baking cakes. Granny's house was like Disneyland. She always had a house full of kids. But this particular day Mama left me, it was just us two. Me and my cousin Brandon. I love Brandon. He used to teach me how to cheat when we would all sit around the table playing Monopoly. But the first time we were alone, the games changed. Monopoly was no longer his favorite and Granny's house was no longer mine. So anyways, 10 o'clock hit. Granny says go to bed, so I did just as Granny said. Well, went into bed, but I couldn't sleep, so I'm staring out the window watching the neighbor's TV, and my cousin Brandon comes in and sits on the bed with a bag of potato chips on his right hand. He says, Erica, you still up, huh? Well, you want to play a game? The winner gets chips. I said, yeah, I want to play, with a smile on my face. He said, the game goes like this. There are rules. 1, it's a secret. Promise me no one will know. 2, it's a quiet game. Don't want Granny to hear us. 3, he showed me. He turned off the light, put his hand on my thigh, and that's when I instantly started to cry. He pulled down my Power Ranger pajamas to fulfill his destiny, and after he explored entering me, blood shattered and sold my dreams, hope for pride. I wanted to yell, tried to scream, but my mouth was covered by a pillow and a pink case. Plus, Granny was hard of hearing anyways, and he continued, touching the feelings satisfying his needs. I used to believe in fairy tales, but Brandon took that from me. Brandon took my joy, Brandon took my sanity. I wasn't your girlfriend, man. You can hardly count my age on both hands, and his hands ran from every inch of my 7-year-old curves, and the pain I felt 12 years ago, I'm just now able to express in words. When Brandon was finished, life was a blur, motherfucker. You licked the 7-year-old, so tell me, how did it taste? Was I sweet like you used to say when I would draw you a picture? Or was I sour like I am now after my body you entered? Brandon, you know what I hate? I was 7, you were 19. Why you couldn't find another way to masturbate? Finally told Granny to this day, she says it's a lie. So, Granny, you tell me what 7-year-old has an imagination this big they can make up this. Granny, you tell me what 7-year-old has an imagination this big that can make up this horror story. And when I told Mama all she could do was cry, and she was raped too in that same exact room, and I pray my child won't have to go through the same shit, being taken advantage of by a grown man to satisfy his dick. And when I see Brandon at family events, he smiles and I mug back, because I never forget those constant flashbacks. And I blame you for every relationship and trust issue I ever went through, and I blame you for all my mental evaluations, police officers and psychiatrists coming to my school, and I blame you for stealing my innocence. And daily I still wonder, what if? What if Mama didn't have to go out that night? What if my aunt could have watched me that night? What if Brandon would have just stopped and realized that the consequences of his actions would cost me the rest of my life? And I'm starting to think that maybe this family is cursed, because my mom been going through this shit since she was 6, me 7, and my older sister 8. Someone taught me that 1 in every 4 girls will be molested by the age of 6. So was it worth that Brandon to turn me into another damn statistic? And I'm not saying that I forgive you, but to move on in my life, I must let it go. But I will say this, Brandon, you will reap what you sow.